Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Writer's Mind. I am CP Bialois. Um, today, a couple of things I want to talk about today. Last week, I talked about what inspired me, how we can get our inspiration pretty much anywhere around us, and how I learned to read, got into writing, everything like that. This week, it's been an interesting week. If anyone's paying attention to some of the news, like AI, artificial intelligence, has been somewhat taking over. Like Sports Illustrated, theoretically released their whole staff. There's been talk that they've been using AI to write their articles for a while now. There, one thing I've noticed, and this is really prevalent, like on Instagram mainly, I've seen it. That people are pointing out how you can make thousands of dollars in your free time. You sign up here, do this. The book will be written for you in 5 minutes. You can publish in an hour, make great residual income. The normal sales pitch. Promising all this money and all this for very little work. Um, that when it comes to AI, I'm probably going to catch a little flack for this, but I look at it as a tool, like anything else, like the automated editors online, Grammarly, AutoCrit. They're tools. They're not meant to do the work for us. We write the stories. We come up with the stories. It's all up in here. It's our creative impulses. It's what we do. We're people. We're human. We create things. And so we write we write our stories. And for me, it's like a tool. Like we get stuck in storylines. We get stuck in certain plot holes or whatever, plot lines, characters. And it'd be something like you go in that and type in like the situation, made a character names, and see what it comes up with. And then okay, does that help us? Does that give us an idea? And then we take that and we just, run our own thing on it. Not a copy and paste, and that we actually do our own thing on it. We rewrite it, in our style for us, for our characters, and just using it to kind of get the ball rolling, get the ideas percolating. That's my thoughts on it. The problem with it is, like I said, a lot of times, this is anyone can take this how they want to. Everyone does it a different way. It gives everyone a chance to create something. Whether it's art, whether it's writing, everyone has a chance now. There's no, it's going to sound very gatekeeperish thing, but it's like, there's no like earning your stripes. There's no earning it, no process of discovery or process of doing it. And I think for me, that's the biggest thing because at least as a writer for myself, it's fun. It's fun to come up with a story idea. It's fun to have a couple of characters in a situation, see what's going to happen. How's it going to work out? Will they make it out of it? Will they succeed? Will they fail? And it's the fun part. You're creating a whole world yourself. And to me, that's where, I don't look at people so much just, taking a lazy way out of them. I don't look at it like that. I look at it as we're missing out on, people like maybe those using it. They have ideas. Obviously they're putting it in the ad for them to write the story. And we're missing on how they would tell the story. They may go through it, they may tweak it, but I'm like, but it's not theirs. It's an AI. That's for myself. I know if I did that, it wouldn't be my story. It'd be an AI story. It'd be a copy of my story, an idea of my story. It wouldn't be what I would say. And for me, I think that's the element that we're missing because of it. We're missing the human element, the heart. If you take the people out of the story, out of the art form, out of the drawings, out of the paintings, and you take the people out of it, you take the heart out. If you can just go in there and say, you want a sorcerer battling a wizard, the AI comes with the whole scene. If you're happy with it, you keep it. It's like that. It's a whole thing. It's like our own process of discovery, like discovering what can we do, what can't we do, and taking what we can't do and working on it and making it something we can do. And that's the human element. That's the heart. We pour our souls into our work, whether we're writing, whether we're drawing, we're painting, sculpting, whatever. We pour our hearts and souls into it. It's part of us. And by just typing in a brief idea into a computer and letting it come in this entire story or our work, for me, is taking our hearts out of it. It's not us. It's something a machine made. Yeah, it may be our idea. We may have prompted it, but it created it. We didn't. And that's my personal feeling. That we're so quick to do it because we can. And again, it's not going after anybody for taking the easy way or being lazy. I think it's just that maybe it's something in the haste. Hey, I get to do this. Or they see the ads. Hey, you can make this much money on the side by doing, all those typical things we see. I've been an author since 2010, 2011, and I saw plenty of times, use this program, you'll make this much money, or do this. I've seen it all over the place. And it really feels like the same thing where people are using it and preying on people to make their stuff and then put it out, and it may sell, may not sell. That's the thing. No one knows. We don't know. We can't predict the market because we don't be bestsellers. But that's a human element. That's the thing. Like a good way to describe it for me, as an author, like I said, it's easy to chase the trends. We'll look up what's selling best on Amazon or Smashwords or wherever, Barnes and Noble, whatever's selling, and we'll try to copy it. Like say, Twilight. When Twilight's big, we have a lot of vampire books coming out. They're all over the place, and people want to tell their stories. Great, everyone has a voice. Everyone should have a chance to tell the story. Share with the world. Others, you can kind of tell they kind of felt robotic. Like they just wrote it because this is what's expected. While many put their hearts and souls in it because it's something they want to tell, it's their fun stories, there are others that you can tell are just kind of chasing it. And I think that's a difference. We need something that, we write, we sit down, we write by hand, we type it out, we edit, whatever. You can kind of feel the energy. It's something that's coming from a computer that's just generated. It may sound the same, it may feel the same, but most times, at least for me, I haven't seen it having the same type of energy. And our writing styles are like fingerprints. We can kind of maybe fudge them a little bit, pretend this, pretend that. But in the end, if we read someone enough, I read Joe A's stories enough, and then, Sam B, I will be able to tell who wrote what. Everyone has their own style. I like passive voice. It's like one of the huge sins in writing into it. I like passive voice. I just like, certain words, it's like others don't. We each have our own phrasing, our own way of doing something, our own way of framing scenes, our own way of letting the story flow. And that's the thing. It's like, for me, that's the element we miss. We don't get the heart. We don't get the soul that we would necessarily put into it, so, it is what it is. AI is here. AI is here to stay. But it looks like there might be something done to Taylor Swift. Anyone's followed that, where someone made some, spicy images of her and things like that, and they spread across the internet. And she was promising, I guess it was reported she was promising to sue the website that was responsible for it, and her fans rose up, and it brought attention to it, and that can be a good thing. It's like get more eyes on it. We look at it. Maybe legislate. Okay, maybe change the copyright laws a little bit to put it in, or maybe put it, in a different context where it can be used, or can't be, or even if it's not laws. Maybe we just police ourselves, because we're the ones buying the books. We're the ones buying the artwork. We're buying the pictures, or buying the cartoons, whatever. And if we don't like it and we don't buy it, it doesn't sell. And meanwhile, if we, do like it, then we keep it going. We keep buying it. It's like, it's up to us how we're going to do it. But I think that, the whole situation with, as horrible as it is, and she did no one deserved to go through what she went through with that, and a deal that no one deserves that. It did bring eyes on it. So we'll see how it goes. But right now, it's a very interesting time, and it's very curious to see. So it's very interesting to see what's coming out and what's going on with it. So, it's going to be fun. All right, let me know what you think about AI. Do you like it? Do you want to use it? Should it be a tool? Use more? Well, let me know in the comments below. All right. Thank you for your time, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day, and as always, let your imaginations fly. Have a good one.